Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not in my normal setup, but I wanted to stream anyway with you guys, so here we are. I've got a messed up setup. I've got my iPad here. Hopefully I can see your comments in here as you guys jump on, and hopefully you can see my screen nice and clearly, even though this is not normally how my setup is. So yeah, here we are. So we've got Bitcoin sat at 61,000. Coming off of a crucial point right now, so we need to keep an eye on this level here. You can see on the 4-hourly, you'll see if you followed my tweet, I tweeted out that we're now officially bearish, and these candles are now in bearish territory. Okay, so we need to be very careful at this point here. Let's take a look. Let's get my tools all set up. There we go. Here's my nice arrow. So you can see here, this is the candle that officially flipped us bearish. Okay, we had a close under the EMA mic overmodulating. Is it bearable, Andrew, or am I gonna have to do something about it? I've got this silly lapel here, so can we make do today, or let me know in the chat if it's unbearable. And then, yeah, so what we're trying to say is that we flip bearish here, and we just need to make sure that we can break above now. Now, the problem is, the longer you stay below this EMA ribbon under here, the harder it is, because it becomes resistance. And that's the point we need to address here. We need to make sure that we break with volume quickly above. Okay, thank you, Asan, sounds fine. Sorry, guys, we're just going to have to make do. I'm not in my studio, I'm not even in my place right now. So I've just got my MacBook here, I've got my iPad here, trying to see your guys' comments. And it took me a little while to get this all set up without all my monitors and fancy setup, right? So but just wanted to spend a bit of time on stream here on a Saturday and kind of look at the charts. I mean, weekends are always a bit different, right? Weekends are a bit different, a bit more time to kind of calm down. The markets aren't moving as much, and it's just a way to kind of reflect and remind ourselves of where we're heading. So we've had a really phenomenal run up here, really, in Bitcoin, and we can't complain. I mean, just a little while ago, we were sitting really at, first the 42 level, more recently, where we held the 40 level. I mean, look at this fight here. This is really impressive that we were able to maintain this level, but even before that, the 29 level, right? So the fact that we're now in this small downward wedge, that's, yet it's bearish, right, on the 4-hourly timeline. We can't hide that. We're in a bearish situation since we broke all-time highs and ran up to 67 here. It's been a downward set of 4-hourly candles. We've had a continuation, carried on falling, continuation. We could carry on falling. And like I said, our next resistance level is here at 59, which coincides with the bottom of this wedge if I extend this, okay? So that's where we're coming down to test on Bitcoin. And, I'm a realist on this channel. I think you guys appreciate that. And the reality is we could easily be falling down to 54. And in the great scheme of things on this daily channel, coming down from where we're at here and testing this EMA ribbon, even penetrating a few lines into this EMA ribbon, is not the end of the world at all. And in the long run, we'll be grateful for it because we'll be able to get a good bounce off of it. Andrew, Asad, if you have any questions, any coins you want to look at, do let me know. Don't forget to hit the like button so YouTube can send this stream to other people as well. So do smash that like button for me, will you guys? So yeah, you can see on this, today's been a green day for Bitcoin, barely. We've got 6 hours until this candle closes. So we need to make sure that we get a good green. And if this is a green, then we have bounced off quite nicely. Yep, Andrew, we're going to come on to Phantom in a minute. I know you guys love a bit of Phantom. Hit the like button, and let me just wrap up on Bitcoin, so at least we've covered that off. And then we'll move over to Phantom. So this green candle here is really good. It closes in 6 hours. And if we had a green after 2 days of red in consolidation, that could mean that the bulls are ready to head up, right? We're still in this broader wedge. And remember, the longer the time frame, the more weight it carries. And right now, this daily candle would take more weight over the 4-hourly, showing bearish patterns. So on the daily, we're still super bullish, and we've got plenty of room to still be bullish. Remember, you need a candle to close under this ribbon here for us to flip bearish. So you can see the kind of numbers we're talking about. We're talking about 51, 50 around here in order for us to become bearish on the daily. So that's really important. Mohammed, thank you for joining the live stream. Don't forget to hit the like button. There's 4 or so of you in this chat. Let's hit that like button, will we? Let's hit that like button, and let's get more people into this stream. So That's a touch on Bitcoin. Let's have a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum's up 3%. Ethereum's had a good strong day. Again, 6 hours until the candle closes. Let's take a look at the hourlies. Do want to take a look at Ethereum. And Ethereum, if you remember, we broke out of our cup and handle pattern, right? So we came out of our cup and handle pattern. We entered this consolidation pattern. We broke higher. Okay, we got rejected at this level, 43.87, very important level, and then we came back down, retested, and now we've kind of just in the last 2 hourly candles have we flipped bullish again on Ethereum on the hourly time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame, we're still looking pretty good on Ethereum. Okay, you can see that on here. You can see we're comfortably bullish, nice upward trend, and heading towards our price target on Ethereum of 4,500. I think it will be sooner rather than later that we hit that target. Let's have a look at Phantom. So guys, I don't know if any of you watched my video yesterday. It was a bit of a clickbaity title, admittedly, and I said, look, warning if you're holding Phantom long. Now, a lot of people in the comment section started saying, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, you know, Phantom's going to go to the moon, and I get that, but don't be a pump boy, right? Let's not be pump boys, let's be realistic. We're grown-ups, and that's what we're doing here. We're investing, and my message wasn't to myself. I hold more Phantom than all of those pump boys put together, right? They're saying I don't know what I'm talking about, or I'm trying to say negative things about Phantom. That's not what's going on. All I said is if you're trading on a short time frame, be very careful about Phantom right now, okay? We're getting a beautiful pump. We got a really nice breakout here on the pattern which we said we were monitoring. Let's show you on the hourly. Let's remove our EMA ribbon. And you can see we got a really nice clean breakout on this line. Perfect breakout, new high, coming back to retest it now. Now, all I said was be careful. The conference can lead to a bit of a sell-off. In the long term, it's not going to matter, right? In the long term, that's not going to matter. But in the short term, it will matter, because if you're trading this on a time frame where you've got you're trading on high leverage, you can get liquidated. So it's really important that you know what you're doing if you're trading this on the short term. If you're on a long term like me, we're in a beautiful uptrend. You can see that here. We're in a beautiful uptrend to the upside, and no concerns on Phantom whatsoever. My price target remains. We're heading closer and closer to my $3 price target, short-term price target. If you want to get into longer-term price target, much higher price target on Phantom. Great project. I don't need to explain that to the pump boys who can't be bothered watching the video, but want to put a thumbs down on the video and pretend like I don't know what I'm talking about. I challenge them to come and bring their Phantom knowledge and compare it to mine. And in fact, why don't they show me how much Phantom they're holding 2 Phantom coins and pumping the coin on the internet. They're no good for Phantom. Phantom is a long-term project, and we need serious holders, not a bunch of kids who are trying to pump a coin, right? So that's really important to understand here. So really nice move on Phantom. We were in a bit of a sideways patch for a while. I mentioned we had to break above this 245, and the beautiful volume came in and took us above it. Next step is if I extend this line, we need to just make sure that we maintain this line as support now, okay? We need to bounce off this line. We've got a couple of red candles here on the 4-hourly. Let's just consolidate here. Let's get a nice bounce off this level. Come down, get a nice bounce, and head off, okay? If we lose this level, we may need to come down to our next support level, which I've got here at $2.17, and that should hold us well along that line as well, okay? So Phantom's looking really bullish. Don't forget to, if you're trading this on the short time frame, just be very careful. I'll continue to say that buy the rumor, sell the news is a thing. Now, hopefully, Phantom conference comes in, amazing news, they really surprise us to the upside, and then we don't have a concern, right? This can pump to $3 before Tuesday, Wednesday. Great, that'll be fantastic. Hey guys, thanks for joining the live stream. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button so YouTube can see us. Like these small channels, guys, we've all got to hit the like button. Every single one of you in there, please hit that like button. Each like makes a difference. At the moment, I can't see all the likes coming in, so please do like the button. Please hit that like button. Just chilling with you guys on Saturday. Saturday's a day I like to take some time off, guys. You know what I'm like during the week. It's absolutely chock-a-block, non-stop. But I felt bad. I wanted to jump on a stream. I wanted to sit down with you guys, see what your questions were. What are your concerns? I can't leave you on a Saturday when you may have some questions. So feel free to throw your questions in the chat. What coins you want to look at? What's worrying you? What are you thinking about for the week coming ahead? What coins are you looking at? Which parts of your portfolio are you concerned about? Not sure about? Drop those in the chat and let's cover those off. Now's a nice time for us to cover off any of your coins as opposed to during the week when it's super busy. So Mohammed, FTM, we've covered FTM. Andrew, let's take a look at Solana, mate. So let's have a look at Solana. Solana's just showing some good strength right now. Let's go on the daily chart. And you can see here the beautiful pattern that we are here on Solana, okay? So this is what I love. Massive extension, okay? Consolidation into our symmetrical triangle and a beautiful breakout, guys. Please don't forget the target for my breakout is $247 on Solana, and I really think we'll hit that sooner rather than later. Really strong candles. A little bit of a cooling off today, but it's weekend, so what do you expect? So you can see there, just getting a little bit of a cooling off. Wouldn't be surprised if we came down to 190 just to touch and then head back higher towards 216. Look, we've just got rejected from 216 again. And why is it so obvious that that was going to happen? Because 216 is the all-time high. Okay, guys? Really predictable. We know what we're doing here. We've seen this enough times play out that we can expect that. We hit that, and that's when we last hit our consolidation pattern. So when we come out of it, it doesn't mean we're just going to rocket straight through. We've got to come, collect a bit of strength, and then head higher, okay? Really important that we understand that on Solana. My longer term, well, not super long term, but my next price target for after we break 216 and head to 247 on this target is to head to 335. And you guys know what I think about Solana. Solana is just, you're going to go from strength to strength. I mean, we're going to look back in Solana and see that this was the Ethereum that we had a second opportunity on. So all the institutions are adopting Solana. So many great things are being built on Solana. You'd be irresponsible to not have some Solana in your portfolio is the best way to put it. They're a strong cap, they're a large cap now, and the reward is less now. You're going to get less upside than a Phantom, but there's still so much upside for the risk that has now been taken off the table because it's still considered a big cap now. So its downside risk has reduced far much more. Hey guys, thanks for jumping on the stream on a Saturday. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Please don't forget to hit that like button as you jump into the stream. Really important that I get all of your likes, guys. Last time we hit 30 likes. Please, let's get us to 30 likes. And let's go for 40 likes today. We've got to get 40 likes somehow today. I don't know how we're going to do it. Sakara, let's get people hitting this like button. Andrew, Mohammed, let's get more people into this room and hitting that like button. Anybody you know who's interested in crypto, send them this link, get them to watch, even if it's for 5 minutes. Tell them to bring their favorite coin that they want us to analyze, and we can look at those here. Do you think Avalanche will have a similar run as FTM since they have an event coming up in November? I like Avalanche. I mean, long term, I like Avalanche. Will it have the same run-up that Phantom will have? Possibly. Anytime there is an event, you can get a run-up. So there's a lot of traders who will sit there and try to time... they will sit there and try to time events, right? And they buy into the event, and then they sell post the event. Let's have a look at the next decent chart. So let's look at the Avalanche chart. It's really nice rounded bottom, good breakout to the upside, creating another rounded bottom here. It's nice chart setup, guys, on the daily chart here. A nice rounded setup. If it can break the neckline at about 69, we could be getting a breakout on Avalanche. Okay, so if that ties in with the event, then maybe that could help as well. Asam, what's your profit strategy on Solana? Solana is a long-term one for me, buddy. Solana is a long-term one for me. The way I think about this is when I look at a coin, I'm going to hodl if I think this coin is going to be here in 10 years, right? And for me, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, Cardano, I can say they're going to be here in 10 years comfortably. So for me, those are the ones that, we're buying and we're hodling. Even the likes of Dot and Link, 5 to 6 years at least, I see them here doing what they're doing and being the best at what they do. So they fall into a hodl portfolio. My trades can be on top, right? So I'll have my Solana hodl portfolio, but then if I see it breaking out from a certain pattern, I'll give you an example. Let's go back onto Solana. So Solana, I'm hodling, I'm dollar cost averaging, I'm buying on the dips, and I'm leaving that portfolio there. I don't even look at it, right? It just takes my fiat currency, I buy me some Solana. But then, hey Payman, Devani, thanks for joining. Hit that like button on the way in. Thank you everybody for being on this live stream. So what I'm saying here on Solana is I'll be dollar cost averaging and I'll be buying in. But then, if I see this beautiful pattern playing out, like we saw on this channel, this beautiful pattern, I want to trade this breakout all the way up to 247, I'll assign a portion of my funds, which I'm willing to lose all of it, right? And I'll place it on a trade with a stop loss, and I'll trade it out. I won't get that confused with my HODL portfolio. And I think that's really important for new investor traders. Don't become confused, right? Know when you're investing, when have you got your investing hat on, and when are you trading, because your emotions are different for each. When you're investing, your time horizon is so different, right? So this is the exact example that people don't understand with Phantom. I'm an investor in Phantom right now. I'm not trading Phantom right now, okay? I'm buying and I'm hodling. So when these pump boys come and see me posting a video saying, be careful, I'm telling traders to be careful, okay? Traders need to be careful in case you get buy the rumor, sell the news. So this is really important, and it depends on your time frame, and we need to be a bit more nuanced in our thinking. Payment, if you have any questions, post them here. Any coins you want me to look at, let me know. Andrew, did that answer your question? Asan, did that answer your question on Solana as well? I can see you're both interested in Solana. Really dehydrated today. Right. What else do we have to look at? So we've got Link up 6%, guys, today. Look at that. Guys, we're going to keep coming back to this, but how many of you were around just even a week ago when I drew this cup and handle pattern? Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful cup and handle pattern. It's following my line exactly. And that's really cool. If this can get to the neckline up, oh, just need to extend that neckline. It's gone a bit bent. There we go. If we can just head up back to this neckline at 34, we need to get to our price target on Link of 56, okay? So again, this is something that if you get a breakout, you could potentially trade this to the price target. But again, Link is one of those which I'm hodling. I believe in it for a long time. Payment says, what about ADA? One of our favorites. Let's take a look at Cardano because we're flat again today. Cardano is a frustrating one, man. It can't get out of this triangle. It's like it's using the whole time up possible. But either way, with Cardano, we're either heading to the bottom of this wedge at $1.80, $1.88, or if we break to the upside, we could be heading to $2.80. And we're literally hours away from a decision here, like, or maximum a couple of days. Let's zoom in. Let's take a look here. I mean, how many more daily candles can you fit? Any day now, we could be breaking out. But look at the wicks on this candle, guys. In a day, ADA is fluctuating from $2.30 to $2. Massive swings in ADA prices. I don't know what's going on here. Are these robots, these algorithms? Something's going on with ADA, because you can see the other charts aren't moving in line with that. They're moving very different. So ADA, long-term hold for me. I love these moments when they're going sideways. I mean, you can see the rectangles I've drawn. And we can go back even further into history, but ADA goes sideways and then moves. Goes sideways, moves. Sideways, and I'm expecting a nice move to the upside on ADA. Even if it doesn't move to the upside, I'd love it if it comes back down here. I'll just buy more. Like, it's coming back to the question on Solana. It's just something which I see being around in 10 years' time. I don't see ADA not being around in some way, shape, or form. They're too different of a blockchain and too different of a leadership style with Charles Hodgkinson that I can see them doing super well over time. So, big one for ADA. Guys, everybody in this live chat, please, please, please hit the like button. I need all of you to hit the like button. Somebody comment, how many likes do we have on here? I can't see it on my iPad, how many likes we have for some reason. Somebody comment and let me know how many likes we have on this stream. There we go. We need to get to 30 likes, okay, guys? So someone take ownership for that and get everybody to smash this like button on the way in, so we can get more people into this room. Payman, hopefully that answered your question about ADA. If you have anything specific, let me know. Guys, if you want to look at some fundamentals, let me know about that as well. Happy to look at anything else that you want to cover off. This live stream is for you guys. So if there's anything you want to look at, let me know. Otherwise, I'll carry on flicking on. Let's take a look. Oh, you got Shiba up 20%, guys. Shiba, beautiful breakout from our pattern. Guys, you cannot... Look, I was laughing, right? Because I was doing this technical analysis, and even I was laughing because I was like, look, it's Shiba, right? Technicals can't really work on a meme coin, but it just shows that it does. I mean, you could have beautifully traded this, guys. Break out the symmetrical triangle, put a stop loss about here, and, you know, nice quick trade percentage. You would have gone from here, breakout. You're already sitting at 24%. If you trade it to the top of the wedge, 28%. You don't need any leverage. If you're making 28% on every trade, you're going to do just fine, guys. Yeah, you don't need to be 20, 30x and being greedy. Put what you're willing to lose, trade it sensibly, use these patterns, and it's a quick 20%. Guys, how many likes do we have? I can't see it, and I can't change my screen on here because it's broadcasting this screen. I wish I was on my setup. Andrew, thanks. Andrew, any other questions, buddy? Let me know if you've got any other questions. Payment, Phantom or Matic for the next 3 months? Oh, what a tricky question. Why can't you go both is my question. Why can't you dollar cost average into both? Anytime there's... I mean, first of all, I've had Matic for a long time, and therefore I continue to try to build my position in Matic. But Phantom has enormous potential. Phantom does have enormous potential, and it's got the attention right now. But that being said, Matic can easily move, and we've covered that on this channel as well. Matic is heading towards its cup and handle pattern as well. So we could easily be seeing Matic break out to our price target here of $2.89. So, you know, both have great potential. Phantom, being a layer 1 solution, probably has a bit more attention and a bit more direct attraction right now. But yeah, that's a tricky one. I try to build positions in both would be my proper answer. Mohammed, 10 likes. Thank you, Mohammed. We need some more, buddy. Let's get more people liking. If you guys have 2 accounts, go like on another account. We've got to do what we got to do. We know there's so many big channels out there in the crypto space getting thousands of likes, and therefore this live stream is unlikely to get recommended to anybody unless we smash that like button and bring every person we know into this room. Sakara, if you're on the stream, can you throw this link into the Discord for me? Let's see if I can do that over here, actually. Let's see if I can put that into the Discord. Alright, let's see if we can put this into the Discord. Guys, incidentally, if you're not on the Discord, please head over to the Discord. We are live. Please head over to the Discord if you're not on the Discord. It'd be great to have you there. It's a public, free Discord. We've just set it up. A bunch of like-minded people in there. Head over, click the link. Let's put the link to the Discord. It's pinned to one of the videos, so click that link. I'll paste it here in a second as well if I can. Let me do that. Let me get our Discord link. Invite, copy link. All right, paste that in the chat. Right, so yeah, everybody head over to that Discord link. Sakara, if you're there, can you just paste that Discord link? Or if somebody from the Discord chat can paste the Discord link in here in the chat, that'd be super useful. Everybody head over to that Discord link. Let's chat there. You can ask me your favorite questions during the week. I'm always jumping in that Discord as well. And you can ask your favorite questions. Can we look at KDA? What's KDA? Let's take a look at KDA. Let's do it on CoinMarketCap, KDA. Cadena. Okay, 700 million market cap, nice and small. Okay, guys, so let me just address this as well in terms of low market cap. There's nothing necessarily wrong with using investing in low market cap coins. The issue is when a large part of your portfolio is in a small cap coin, then you're just dangerous because, let's just explain it this way. A small market cap coin can be manipulated easier. The price can fluctuate easier. Right now, for Bitcoin to fall half to $30,000 is going to take billions and billions of dollars to move that price. For this coin, you'll need tens of millions to move the price and hundreds of millions to destroy this price, right? So it's a higher risk coin. Now the beauty of it is it means the market cap can double, triple, 5x, 10x, 100x quicker, right? Which is why people like it. So please feel free to invest in your favorite low cap coins. Just manage your risk and make sure it's something you're willing to lose because you're more likely to lose it. Just as you're more likely to gain, you're more likely to lose. So really important to understand that. Now the few other things I want to look at, total supply is at, they're saying it's 1 billion. They've got 150 million in supply already. Okay, so I'd be worried about that. There's still a lot more to come, so it can dilute a lot easier. The charts looks pretty decent, to be honest. It's pretty decent chart. It don't look messy at all. Nice chart. Can't complain about that chart, Cadena. Let's find out what they do, guys. Let's take a look at what they do. Build the future on Cadena. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that properly, guys. Build without compromise. Cadena makes blockchain work for everyone. Safer smart contracts, no cost transactions, energy efficient at scale, industrial scalability, proven security. Okay, good partners, Polkadot, Ledger, Cosmos, Terra, Flux, Wrapped, Anchorage. Okay. the complete package, only platform offering a complete decentralized infrastructure. Your teams get the full capabilities of crypto with the tools to go. Okay, so they've got DeFi, NFTs, and payments built in. Governance is built in. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Virtually free gas, unparalleled throughput. I like it. I'd have to look into this more. How did you come across this, Andrew? Interesting. Okay, so he's from JP Morgan, emerging blockchain, recruited from SEC. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, they built the first blockchain at JP Morgan, known as the okay, so they built the JPM coin. Got it. Okay, interesting. So guys, I like this kind of stuff. It kind of reminds me of Hedera, H-bar. I bought a small bag of H-bar. It's done pretty well for me, actually. And I always think of this like against the completely decentralized world, right? Because if these institutions like it, it kind of becomes a bit centralized, whether you like it or not. But having said that, that also is a way of hedging your portfolio as well, if you catch my drift. So yeah, this interesting project, definitely want to be looking at. Andrew says he's been in crypto for 5 years and likes to find gems. Oh, it seems like a nice gem. And what's interesting for me is the chart. So what I'll do is, let's go into TradingView. KD, Cadena, US dollar. Let's add this to our watch list. And let's monitor it over the next few days and next few live streams. I'm definitely not chasing that now. I'm not crazy. I'm not going to chase that on a 27% pump. Let's get our EMA ribbon out. I'm interested about down here. If we can get a correction on this, sorry Andrew if you're invested already, but if we get a correction around here, then feel free to message me, Andrew, and we can start taking a look. We've got a bit of resistance which we could turn into support around here. Just you can drop that in there. You can probably say, yeah, then it's just difficult after that. Can't really see much other support there. But that's what it's flipping. It's on a rocket. It's on a rocket ship. I mean, if we get our fibs, swing low to swing high. If we could get a retracement down to 0.618. If it comes into the golden pocket, maybe we'd have to come in there. Maybe we have to start buying in here on Cadena. But one I'd want to look into more. I mean, look, we'll keep it on the watch list there. It's pumped 24%. We'll need to learn more about it. But it seems like a solid project. It's not a meme coin, right? It's a solid project, good founding team, and it seems like a good coin. These are the kind of coins. And the other thing, guys, I really want to spend some more time diving into is we need to together as a community find some really good gaming tokens and NFT tokens. So I'm going to spend a lot more time in the Discord. We've set up 2 channels in the Discord area, one for play to earn and one for NFT. So I'm going to be dropping in some gems in there. As a community, paste any of your favorite play to earns and NFTs. And I think what we're going to do is if we pick a couple of our favorite plays, we'll start building and dollar cost averaging in those. Because I think that's the best way to play this is we can't guess which game is going to work. But if we take a small part of our portfolios and we start allocating and dollar cost averaging into some of these play to earn games and into some of these NFT plays, I think that's the best way to tackle that space. But definitely we need to jump onto that space. Anything else you want to look at, guys? We've got 12 people joining right now. How many likes do we have on this video, guys? Somebody comment how many likes do we have. I can't see any likes. Hopefully we've got at least 15 likes now. We need to get this video to 30 likes. 30 likes, guys. Can we do that? Otherwise I'll speak in an accent. Ooh, Rune. Mikhail, welcome. Rune is another one I like. Rune was moving nicely. Let's get Rune back up. Let's get Rune back up. Yeah, Rune's been on a pump. Kind of missed it. We had a good opportunity to be picking it up in here. And now your next level of kind of support resistance. You're going to get a bit of resistance here. Still a good time to actually probably pick it up, to be completely honest. Let's have a look. Let's put our fibs on. Let's put our fibs on without fibbing. Very roughly, guys. Don't take this as gospel. But on our fib levels, yeah, this could easily get to 8. It could easily get to 8 in market cap. So yeah, the market cap is very interesting on Rune. Let's get the coin up versus USD. Right, let's take a look at the Binance chart. We'll do. And let's just put our exact same supports and resistances. Bit of resistance you're going to face there. And this is where we're going to be chanting, really. Najib, you've called me on the live stream. Congrats. Welcome. You're a loyal supporter, guys. Najib is. He was our first member of the channel, guys, Najib. So show Najib some love. He can claim that he was the first one to become a member and support this channel. Mohammed, thank you. 15 likes. Please cheerlead everybody. We need to get to 30 likes on this video on a Saturday, streaming to you guys, covering some of your favorite altcoins, making sure we're ready for the week ahead. That's what we're committed to doing here, guys. No rest for the wicked. Let's commit to building this community and building the knowledge for each and every one of you. So, Najim, welcome again. Richard Hughes, welcome, buddy. Harmony 1, we'll take a look at Harmony. No worries at all. Let's finish off on Rune. So for Rune, if I just quickly do a fib retracement, let's take a look at our Fibonacci extension. And for me, the Fibonacci will be suggesting a 33 Rune. So Rune is still something I want to be building up more of. I've got a small position in Rune. I'd love me some more Rune, and probably I don't think we're going to get another dip. If we get rejected off this level here and come back down to the bottom, then of course I'm going to be purchasing. Let's take a look at the EMA ribbon. Yeah, we flipped bearish. We're bullish on the daily time frame now. Just over the last 2 days, it did get a lot of attention. It started pumping. I know a few other YouTube channels covered it. That could have had some of the impact on it, but still doesn't change my view that I'm bullish on Rune. We've got to go and test all-time highs. So any coin which is a long way to go before all-time highs, which are solid projects with solid teams. When altcoin season comes, we're gonna get back there, guys. Look, you can just see now we've cooled off. Remember, this was 84, guys, the other day when we covered it on the Fear and Greed Index. So you can see it's Mohammed. Thank you so much. He says great channel, like, subscribe. Really appreciate that, buddy. Each and every single like is really appreciated. I know some of these bigger channels, again, they might not appreciate every single one of the likes, right, when they're getting loads and loads. But literally, I appreciate that 15 of you are sat there on your phones, on your tablets, on your Saturday, just trying to get better, right? Trying to get better, trying to invest smarter, trying to learn. You might not necessarily know all these things. Anybody who claims to doesn't. I'm still learning. This crypto space is young, right? Even though I've been here for longer than most, it's young. We need to learn. We need to pick up things, and that's the key here. We need to be lifelong learners and keep learning, because it's going to keep evolving. The space is going to change. So you can see this is cooled off, and this is a direct relation to Bitcoin just correcting. And that's the FOMO gets squeezed out. So very good that the FOMO is squeezing out. That's really important. And what you're going to see now is, if I show you this, you can see it was a really strong Bitcoin month. And the question now is going to arise, and we'll cover this during the week on some of the other videos, is Bitcoin going to have a strong November? We're just wrapping up October, very strong Bitcoin month. Bitcoin, we're not in Bitcoin season. A lot of people saying we're in Bitcoin season. We're not. We're in the middle here. Bitcoin just had a slightly stronger period than altcoins, right? We stopped heading up in altcoins and we're coming down. Bitcoin can still go on a massive tear towards 85, 100, 150, and then you'll know what true Bitcoin season is like, and altcoins will be going sideways. But I've covered this time and time again, that's very difficult to time, and you won't see me timing that. I'm happy to keep my alts, I'm happy to keep my Bitcoin, and when they run, we'll let those run, okay? Trying to time them is going to get you burnt. Please, please, please don't be the person who does that. Really important, okay? Just find your high conviction plays. If you like Rune, start buying Rune now, right? If it's, whilst it's winter, you don't want to be buying your winter coats in winter. You want to buy them in summer. And that's what I'm saying to everybody now, okay? When everybody's FOMOing into Bitcoin, go look for your favorite altcoins. That's what we've been doing on this channel, right? When nobody cared about Phantom, when nobody cared about some of these coins, nobody cares about Rune in this period. This is when you want to be buying. When it goes and starts testing all-time highs, look at how everybody wants Phantom now, right? Whereas if you bought 30 days ago, like we covered on this channel, you're already 100% up. I mean, Najib, you're one of the community here who was buying Phantom far less. I mean, you've easily had 100x on your Phantom over the last 30 days. Comment so people know, that that's what you're doing. No need to be humble about it. You managed to do that on Phantom. Let the community know, that if you buy and you hold your favorite coins, you're going to do well. Phantom's another great example. It's time. Time in the market is very important, okay? Najib says, thank you for taking the time out on Saturday for us. Much appreciated. Anytime, guys. That's what we're committed to doing, guys. We've got to help each other out in this community. You know, part of the issue I've had with the community, which is why one of the reasons I started making videos, is there's a lot of channels making this look really easy, right? They kind of come onto a video, they post a 3-minute video, half of that is then promoting some platforms, and then they tell you, oh, look, Bitcoin's breaking out, put a 100x leverage position on. That's not how we do it here. This is about learning how to invest, how to invest on the long term, how to build your wealth, and more importantly, find great projects. How do you find great projects? How do you know when to trade and when to invest? And how do you invest for the long term? That's the key here. San says he got into Rune a few days ago. Great stuff, really good. I mean, I'm happy with Rune. Rune's a great platform. There you go. Najib says, yes, he did. He did great on Phantom. He's being humble. Mikhail Silva, there's a new Cardano gem launched in KuCoin, PBX Paribas. Can you tell me a bit more about that, Mikhail? PBX, let's take a look. Let's take a look at PBX. Najib says, bought Phantom below $1, still hold it, watch your updates every day. Thank you very much, Najib, really appreciate that. Andrew, look at Moon River. Yep, definitely going to look at Moon River. Our community love Moon River. Enforcers in the chat from Discord. Ayush, welcome back, buddy. You're a biggie for jumping on a weekend. We're just taking a look at PBX. Let's find out what PBX is. So let's take a quick look at the market cap. Guys, this is ultra small market cap. So whatever I say here, take with a pinch of salt. This is super risky. High risk, high reward. Interoperable, value leveraged as DeFi. Oh, this website's booming on its own. It's like a flipping slideshow. You know when the website's too fancy and you don't need that in your life? Yeah, that's what this is. Imagine how complicated their blockchain is if I can't use their website. It doesn't even scroll. It's kind of just doing what it wants to do. Connecting the dots, Cardano will allow the Paribas protocol to remain chain agnostic and simultaneously connect innumerable assets across multiple blockchains. Transactions. What is this? What is this? What is this? Paribas features protocols are designed to evolve with new crypto assets classes, capturing the value stored in the emerging universe. It's a bit more complicated than I thought. Okay, here we go. So you can lend, borrow, stake synthetic assets, NFT collateral-based loans, liquidity protocol collateral-based loans, PBX token profit sharing, LP staking. Okay, so it's DeFi play. Do we know how much total value locked? As DeFi move forward, innovators are uncovering transformational ways to store and represent value on a chain. DeFi is consuming the traditional investment landscape and bringing new utility to areas that have remained unchanged for decades. Liquidity positions, smart contracts, music, crypto collectibles, domain names. If it can be sold, there is a market value. If it has value, it can be modeled. Paribas is the protocol that brings all of these forces together, offering DeFi holders and investors a platform to extend the reach of their assets and positions, doubling down on their earning power. I need to spend some more time to understand this, guys. I'm going to put this on a watch list. I'll need to spend some more time. I'm not logged in. I'll make a note of this. We'll need to look into PBX. Andrew, who mentioned, Mikhail, you mentioned PBX. Can you jump into the Discord, buddy? Jump into the Discord, put PBX in there, and let's spend some time together in the Discord over the next week or so looking at this project. I want to do a deeper dive into this. It looks good. Chart-wise, been around for... It's fairly new, to be honest. Fairly new. You can see that they've got max supply of 10 billion, 514 million already in. So loads to go, guys, right? So it's going to get heavily diluted, so be careful. A lot of coins need to come out, so we need to be careful. The tokenomics don't look so great. We need to look at which, if any whales have too much access to it. We need to look into the partnership with Cardano. What does that mean? Can it give it some credibility? So we need to do that as well. So let's take a look at... let's look at Moon River, guys. Like me a bit of Moon River. I had it here somewhere. Where is it? Here we go. So Moon River is going to be the platform that's built on the Kusama chain, and then you've got Moonbeam, which is going to be on the Polkadot chain. So there's a bit of an argument going on about why would you buy Moon River. Some people are saying this. Was something I'm not saying this. Some people are saying, why would you buy Moon River if you could buy Moonbeam when it becomes available on Polkadot? But the argument is that some people are saying Moon River is going to be the bigger one because it was the first one and because it's on Kusama. So you can see here, this is linking you to Moonbeam website. So Moon River is linking you to Moonbeam. Okay, fine. So it's one foundation website. Moon River is the Solidity smart contract on Kusama. community-led sister parachain on Kusama. Moonriver is a companion network to Moonbeam, provides a permanently incentivized canary network. New code ships to Moonriver first, where it can be tested and verified under real economic conditions. Once proved, the same code ships to Moonbeam on Polkadot. Yeah. So guys, if you haven't watched my Polkadot parachains explained video, go check that out. That'll give you a good idea of what parachains are for those of you who are new to the space. Now, in essence, so Kusama is the sister blockchain to Polkadot, and what using blockchain is kind of the wrong word, but just to keep it simple. And what Kusama is when it says it's an incentivized canary network, all a canary network means it's a test network. It's another fancy way of saying test, because you used to send canaries into a mine. That's where the phrase comes from, a canary in a mine. You'd send a canary into a mine, and if the canary comes back healthy, you know that it's safe for miners to go in. So it's a test network. Now, what's going to happen is Moonriver is going to be on the Kusama blockchain, on the test blockchain. And when they want to push any updates or change anything on the network, they're going to do that on Moonriver. And if it works, they'll then do it on Moonbeam, on the Polkadot network, the official one. Now, a lot of people saying that projects can continue to just run on Kusama, and therefore, Moonriver in its own right can be the bigger thing instead of Moonbeam, right? So we need to keep an eye on that. Early and experimental, community-led, independent network. Community members will own a majority of the Moonriver tokens on the network, giving them considerable control of the direction of the network. Early experimental, while Moonbeam code launches to Moonriver first, the network will continue to live on as a parachain on Kusama. See, it will continue to live on, and specialized cases. Earlier launch, early access, Moonriver continues. Moonriver receives code deployments early and launches to Kusama first. The Moonriver network deployed as a parachain to Kusama in June 21. Easy on ramp to Kusama. Okay, so quickly deploy your new or existing Solidity dApps. Now, this is really important, guys. One of the reasons that I'm so bullish on Kusama and Polkadot is it brings across anything in Solidity. Now, please remember, Solidity is the programming language on the Ethereum blockchain, okay? So any dApp builders who have already built smart contracts on Ethereum can just bridge it over into the Moonriver or Moonriver in this diagram, parachain on the Kusama network. So this is the Kusama network. This is the Moonriver parachain. Okay, when they win one of the slots, and then you can just bridge across your smart contract straight into your parachain. No extra work, easy access to the Kusama network. So you can see here, complete Ethereum compatibility. Like Moonbeam, Moonriver is a full Ethereum-like environment, works with industry standard Ethereum tools, dApps, and protocol. By mirroring Ethereum's web RPC, accounts, keys, subscriptions, logs, Moonriver minimizes the changes required. Okay, so you can just easily port your things over, and you carry on. So you can use existing tools and dApps. You can connect your popular MetaMask, Hard Hat, Waffle, Remix. All of those will continue to work, and minimal changes. So everybody's used to it. The dApp developers are good to go. Now, the token, which is what they're looking at, is a decentralized smart contract platform. As a decentralized smart contract platform, Moonriver requires the MOVA token to function. Okay, so this is for gas, for incentivizing collators, powering the mechanics, and for obviously the governance as well. So we need to keep an eye on this. Interesting project. And really, it's just going to bring everything across. Let's take a look at what else do they have on here. So, in essence, you've got to think about it like this. The best way to think about it is, as soon as Polkadot is up and running, and Moonbeam plugs into Polkadot, and Moonriver plugs into Kusama, Ethereum developers can straight away take their things, whatever's built on the Ethereum network, right? Think about different things that are built on the Ethereum network. You can just move those over. Yearn Finance, Curve, Aave. If they're built in Solidity, they can bridge those across to Moonriver, and therefore they get access to the whole Kusama and then the Polkadot network. And that's the beauty of these parachains, right? You get access to the whole network. So I hope that answers your question on Moonriver. In terms of an entry point, in case you're thinking about an entry point, let's take a look. It's obviously a young coin, so it's difficult to see it kind of get a stable price. You can see we're pretty much on a nice little uptrend going here. You can even probably put that there, so it's a bit of a flatter uptrend. And we need to keep an eye on this. The best thing to do when you have a new coin like this is let it start hovering and just nibble on it. Just nibble every so often so you don't get any FOMO. Kind of be like, okay, buy a little bit, take a little bit here, take a little bit here. And that way you get a nice, even cost basis. And then when it starts to run and create more patterns, then we can find smarter entry points for Moonriver. Hope that answers your question on Moon River. What else do we need to look at in the chat? Guys, how many people do we have in this chat? Everybody, please smash the like button. Someone comment how many likes we have. How many likes do we have on this video? We need to get to 30, guys. Richard, have you used any of the trading bots on KuCoin? If so, do you have any tips? No, I've not used any of those. Steve, we're on 22 likes. Good lad. Steve, you're going to have to help us find 8 more. 8 more likes. We can do that. Come on. It's a Saturday. 8 likes. Everybody's got YouTube. So let's keep looking. What else? So we had Moon River. Andrew, what you wanted Moon River. We've done that. Steve, Block is on an absolute tear today. Let's take a look at Block. This is what I like about this live stream, guys. You guys bring some really interesting projects. And as a community, we can then find some really good projects together. And that's the key here. Let's take a look at Block. Yeah, absolute tear. Look at that. I mean, if you bought Block on the 6th of October, bloody hell. Wow. But this is risky stuff. Anyone know what Block does? What does Block even do? Let's take a look. So I've heard about it the last few days. We've been talking about Blocktopia. Let's take a look. Super low market cap, so you can see it's moving easily now. This was much tinier a little while ago. It's been an absolute run. Okay, sorry, so I was getting confused. Why did TradingView only have a couple of days of... Is it only just listed on KuCoin? Maybe that's why, but it's absolute tear since it's listed on the exchanges. Maybe that's one of the reasons why. Whatever markets are they listed on? So, yeah, so they listed on... Must have recently been put on KuCoin, guys. That's why it's exploded. Wow. Okay, got it. Makes sense. Let's take a look at what they do. Make sure we understand we're on the same project. Guys, let's hit this to 30 likes. Let's get more people into this room. 30 likes. Well, that looks pretty cool. A decentralized metaverse built and backed by Polygon. Okay, I like. Blocktopia will provide unprecedented VR experience for the community, bringing users together all in one immersive. Yep. Home of crypto. Learn. What is the metaverse? Bringing NFTs to life. Metaverse is the bridge between physical and virtual worlds within the decentralized and open source world. Cryptographic protocols. Blocktopia will overcome this issue by positioning itself as a central hub where users can come and learn in an open, friendly environment. I like it. Generate revenue from multiple income streams. Blocktopia, they've got the KuCoin logo here as well. Relax, socialize, have fun, create, push the boundaries. Okay. Blocktopians will be able to buy and sell Block via both decentralized and centralized exchanges. All Block from initial real estate purchase will be public. Okay, so it's like a sandbox. It's almost like a sandbox Decentraland on Polkadot. I like it. I like it. Who recommended this one? Block. Who said Block? Steve, do me a favor. Paste Block into the Discord. We'll take a deeper look at Block. It looks wicked. But we need to find a nice entry point for this as well. So what I want to do is I want to find a few plays like this, like Block, metaverse plays, gaming plays. Let's make a small portfolio of them. Let's pick like 3 to 5 of our favorite ones, and then let's dollar cost average in those. That's what we need to do. That's the best way to build our positions in some of these. But let's do that together as a community, and let's pick those together. We'll do that in the Discord. So guys, if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you're in the Discord. So we can take a look at those together in the Discord. Andrew, if you could do the same as well, paste any of those in the Discord, that'd be awesome. Yeah, so Andrew said go for a Moonbeam crowd loan by loaning DOT. Yeah, now that's one of the things. You can stake your DOT and Kusama for the respective auctions. Okay, guys? So do look into that. If you like any projects, you can stake. And the good thing is, if those teams don't actually launch their project, you're going to get your DOT back either way and your Kusama back. So it's a great way. It's better than your normal IDO launch platforms. It's one of the strengths of Polkadot and Kusama parachains. Really important. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, type in my name, type in parachains, and the video will come up where you can watch that. Najib, If I want exposure to DOT ecosystem, you think it's better to just buy the top level DOT or Kusama in terms of returns? If you want exposure to just DOT as an ecosystem, obviously you take those coins, right? You take either DOT or Kusama. But if you want exposure to specific projects, then you have to believe in those individual projects. So if you believe in Moonriver or Moonbeam, that's a conversation to be had. And it's honestly, it's too early to tell if the Kusama chains are going to do better than the Polkadot chains. I mean, ultimately, it's a test network, Kusama. So you'd think, rationally, that the Polkadot version, Moonbeam, will do better than Moonriver. But we don't know that yet, okay? So I can't confirm or deny that just yet until we get more data. Yeah, Network, NetVRK. Yeah, that could be, that's definitely another one we need to look at as well in the metaverse space. They've got some good partnerships. Yep, I like it, but there are a hell of a lot of tokens yet to be released. I will link the white paper PDF in the Discord. Thank you, Steve. We'll definitely take a look at that white paper. It's here as well. You can get it off their website as well for us to look at. Here it is, light paper. Guys, thank you for jumping on this live stream. Please don't forget to hit the like button whilst you're here. Drop your favorite coins and questions in the chat, guys. We're taking a look at all your different coins. Any questions you've got on the crypto space heading into this week, let me know. If there's any different projects you want to look at, any questions which you don't get a chance during the week, drop those in the chat now, and we can cover those off for you guys, okay? Okay, I'm not reading this all right now. We'll read that later together, guys. Steve, paste that in the Discord. We'll take a look at that together in there, mate. What else do we have? So, Saitama. Somebody's always pumping Saitama. Gone up another big candle there. So they're up 10% today. VET has got it moving a bit, guys. MET is clearly broken out now, guys. Don't forget my price target on VET is all the way up at 33 cents. So we're sitting on about 13 cents right now. And finally, we're breaking out of this big triangle on VET. Okay, so nice setup here. Finally got the breakout. Just hoping Cardano does the same thing, right? You can see it kind of consolidated for a long time. We'll need Cardano to do the same breakout. Richard 1, yes, thank you for reminding me. I nearly forgot to look at Harmony 1. I did have that open here somewhere. Where is Harmony 1? Okay, let's just open up a fresh one. Binance will do. Harmony's finally starting to move. I remember buying this a long time ago. It just wasn't moving. Got your resistance here at this kind of a level here in this block. Where will we? Probably block another one in there. Okay, interesting one, Harmony. Nice uptrend, guys. Nice uptrend. Bullish momentum. All-time highs. Interesting. I have to... Has anything changed project-wise with Harmony 1? How comes it's finally broken for all-time highs and started moving? We'd have to take a look at what they've managed to do. Is there any news around Harmony 1? Have they launched any partnerships or anything? It's a good project. I've liked Harmony 1 for a while. Let's take a look at their tokenomics again. So the market cap still only 2.8 billion, a long way to go. A lot of their supply is now minted, which is good, so we shouldn't get any more downward pressure on the price. And maybe that's why one of the reasons why they're finally moving now, right? Bridges have started to now take popularity. I think they were a little bit early for their time, and now they're starting to move, right? So a lot of the layer ones were playing out, but now you can build on Harmony, you can bridge to all of the chains, which is similar to what we were talking about on Polkadot. Right, because you can cross-chain with Ethereum applications, and that's the key. So you just run your Ethereum applications, but just with quicker finality and less fees. So I can definitely see that now that there's so much use case and total value locked in Ethereum, I can definitely see Harmony 1 picking up some speed. It's just, I found that it was a weird one. I remember Harmony 1 and Zilliqa were straight out of the blocks probably early in the year, and now they're slowing down. Sorry, they slowed down for a long time, and now they're starting to pick back up again. So we need to keep an eye on these two, Zilliqa and Harmony 1. We need to keep an eye on these two. But you know, the project they're working on is solid, which is why I was buying quite a bit of it at the time. To build a bridge and cross-chain with interoperability and layer 2 features, it's a no-brainer, right? But just same as Matic never really got moving as well. I think we're just a bit early on these, right? But now that people are starting to understand the space, there's a lot of use cases. Now you're going to get, you know, it won't be long before you're like, oh, I need to bridge this game across to this. You're already seeing that. If you go to DeFi Llama, I don't have it open, do I? Let's see if we can. I'll show you. So if you head to DeFi Llama, this was never the case before. If you clicked on one of these protocols, you can now see like things like Curve are now on Avalanche. They're on Harmony 1C. You can see they're on Ethereum. They're on Polygon, Matic, Phantom. This is what you're getting. Before it's just all Ethereum. Now, the reason they're able to bridge so easy is because you have these layer 2 solutions. You have these bridging and interoperability. So it's a beautiful narrative. So definitely layer 2 and interoperability. Once the layer 1 run finishes, I'll be looking to jump onto that wave. But at the moment, the market still hasn't cottoned onto layer 1s. Right? Look at the value still untapped in Algorand, in Phantom, in Avalanche. So that's why we just need to make sure that we're lined up in those, and also have our positions in Harmony 1, in Matic, in Polygon, and these kind of utilities, Chainlink, these kind of projects as well. Thank you for suggesting that one, guys. Steve says, have you heard of Telos, another smart contract platform? Yes. Layer 1 notice. All layer 1s are doing well. Absolutely. Absolutely, Andrew. Layer 1s are all doing well. Poker Fantasy. Yeah, Najib, gaming is a big focus of mine now. I do want to find a few. I've come across and seen a few different gaming, but I've not gone heavy into them just yet. I really want to. So that's one of the reasons I want you guys to jump into the Discord. The next week to 10 days, I'm going to do a deep dive into some of the best gaming platforms. Jump into the Discord. Let's chat over there. And let's, between us, find the best platforms and start finding some of the next big games, because there'll be a lot of Axie Infinity games being built right now. We know there's some on the Polkadot network, which we were looking at the other day, and we'll just have to keep an eye on that as well. All right, let's take a look at Poker Fantasy. This is Metaverse and gaming as well, isn't it? Yep. NFT marketplace multiverse game. Is this built? This obviously built on Polkadot, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. It's another one we can look at. What's the coin called? XP. Yeah. Yeah, coin's not done so well. That's what you have to be careful with the tokens, guys. The tokens will only move if people are playing the games. So we need to keep an eye. Illuvium has some upside, but it's already run, guys. The thing with games like Axie Infinity, Illuvium, you need to catch it low cap. So we need to find ones which are low cap, high risk, high reward. Cryo War looks really good, Steve. We looked at that too. So are you staking against that one? So definitely, yeah, we'll be waiting for Cryo War as well. Any other games, drop them into the Discord, guys. Drop those games into the Discord. If there's anyone still watching this who hasn't hit that like button, guys, you're upsetting me. We've hit major resistance on the like button. What level are we at? What level are we at on the like button? Someone let me know. Andrew White saying there's a land sale coming soon for XP. We'll keep an eye on that, guys. Let's keep an eye on that one. Got a lot to keep an eye on. Now, the important thing, guys, which I do want to touch upon as well, is the importance of having conviction, okay? So again, not a lot of YouTubers are going to tell you this. You need to have conviction in your plays. So, you know, you guys in this community are super smart, right? We know and we can find a lot of good projects. But if we spread ourselves too thinly, then we're not going to have enough volume in any single position to give us a good return, right? Let's say you spread yourself so thinly that you only end up putting a couple of grand into Phantom, and then Phantom goes on to 10 to 100x, right? Let's say 100x's. Then you're going to hate yourself that you didn't build out that position a bit more, right? So what you need to do is you need to diversify. But when you're dealing with low amounts of net worth, if you haven't built up your net worth yet, you've got to put enough that it can actually multiply, right? You don't want to put a couple of £100 in 10 different projects. You rather do more research into one good project that you really believe in, and then put your money in that waiting for a 20, 30x, and then shifting that across. When the portfolio gets bigger, the more you need to diversify, okay? Sometimes we get caught, okay, I've only got £1,000 to invest or $1,000 to invest, and you divide it into 10 projects, you're just going to struggle, right? Because some are going to lose 10%, others are going to make 60%, one might do 100%, and another one lost 100%. You just end up netting yourself out, and it's really important that we try to double down on our favorite plays. 23 likes, guys. Come on. 23. We need another 7. I'm going to sit here and like wait for another 7. 7:30 here on a Saturday. Come on, guys. Let's get another 7 likes. Shiba Inu Superstar. Shiba's on one, brother. Shiba is doing it. Where is it? We had it here. We were looking at Shiba. I promise you. Where is it? It's all my stocks. There you go. Mate, Shiba is gone. Shiba's pumping. Beautiful breakout, by the way, guys. Price target. Let's do it for the lows. I don't know if it follows some of these technicals, but it seems to have done a breakout. So, oops. Oh, I just broke my lines. What am I doing? Price target. Boom. Boom. There we go. Point of the breakout was about here. Price target. Shiba. Oh, we can get to 43.74 on Shiba if you want to follow some technicals. Interesting. Yes, Andrew, you're absolutely right. I mean, you know, I don't know. Everybody's got a different level of experience in this chat. Okay, so if you've got a bigger portfolio, please diversify. I'm not saying don't diversify. If you've got a smaller portfolio, you need to have enough that when if you get the play right and it does 10, 15, 20x, it makes a difference, right? It's not going to make a difference if it's $100, which is 10x to 1,000. You're still going to be struggling. So you need to really give yourself a chance. VRA. Let's take a VRA. So is it a theta competitor? Because I like theta. I've got a bit of a position in theta. Veracity. Let's take a look at Veracity. Still super low cap Veracity. Does it do the exact same thing? Is it P2P video? Esports of yeah, it is. Because theta's just gone sideways, guys. I'm not impressed. Like it was a great concept and a great use case, which is why I brought out position, but it's not done amazingly. It started to move recently though, which it shows that there's a bit of a trend going on. You can see theta. If we just show you here. We're trying to break out of this triangle. Similar to what we just had, guys, on a few of the other altcoins. Don't be surprised if this decides to break out anytime soon from its trend. Okay? Don't be surprised if we get a break and then we head up to test the top of this wedge and all-time highs and beyond. So theta, interesting. Veracity. We can add Veracity onto our watch list here. KuCoin will do. Yeah, looking good. All-time highs, green space. This can continue to pump. Market cap is low. Tokenomics. Be a little bit worried about tokenomics. Still got about another 57% of supply to come, which could have a downward pressure on price. But overall, it's a low market cap, so this can definitely pump. Definitely a good project. And we know that the esports and the video entertainment space is hot. Okay, so this is interesting. Definitely one we want to look at. You can see it's integrated with all the major guys, YouTube, Twitch, Vimeo. Okay, good. Okay, so the game developers and influencers buy Veracity token. So the Veracity earns a percentage from the tournaments. Influencers earn via Veracity gaming or watching content ads, and then the cycle repeats. And the user gets... okay, interesting. So look, how it works. Buyers buy Veracity. Game developers, influencers, publishers, sponsors buy Veracity with credit cards exchanges to fund their tournaments or campaign, which builds valuable audience, monetizes. Publishers reward Veracity to reach and engage potential users playing tournaments, subscribe to games or viewing videos. Sponsors, game devs, publishers buy Veracity to reward their users. Users earn Veracity, and then Veracity earns. Okay, interesting, and you can stake as well. Been around since 2017. Look at that roadmap, man. Okay, so NFT marketplace, Vera launch. Guys, I like it. I like it. I like it. Yep. Okay. I like Veracity. Thank you for suggesting that and reminding me of that project. Entry point. I wonder if we're going to come and retest at these levels. We might not. We might need to start buying in a little higher. I wonder if we're going to get a little bit of a retest back down and a cooling off. Sold theta. Yeah, Andrew, not a bad choice selling theta. It was sideways for so long. I kind of just left it because it was a small position for me. But I don't blame you. A lot of other coins move faster. and it makes sense to kind of sell that out. Andrew, we need to talk about scaling out towards the end of the run. Yeah, I think we will come on to that. You'll see me making videos when I feel it's time to do that. I think, you know what my view is, right? People try to time too much. If you have the right coins and the right conviction, you will hold. And whilst I think it's good for experienced people to be trading in and out, for the new people, I'd much rather you have a project which you believe in. You can park for 4 years, you come back and you're like, oh, I was so happy I bought my Phantom. Do you know what I mean? And you didn't even look at the bull and bear runs, and just your Phantom continue to grow. So I want to make sure we've got high conviction place that even if you did end up stuck in a bear market with your favorite coins, you've trained your stomach to say, I believe in this. I hold my Cardano, right? I held my Solana through bear markets because I believed in those products, believed in those tokens. Najib, this is the beginning of a great crypto community. We'll be close-knit, smart money, and help each other. What are we called? We need a catchy name. Good point. Good point. We do need a name. We'll discuss that in the Discord as well. I remember the 2017 bull run. Yikes. Lost it all as I did not scale out. Tell us what happened exactly, Andrew. Tell us exactly how that played out for you. Yeah, we got to be careful in the bull. You got to be careful. And I think part of the risk is if you're buying when everything's FOMOing, right? When Bitcoin starts to run to 100, please, we don't want to be buying that. Now's the time on the retracements to be buying. If this calls down to 55, buy a little more 50, right? Because we know we've just broken all-time highs at 65 and we got to 67. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll talk about that. Steve, Andrew, you can tell you guys have been around for a while. The important thing to note is the majority of shoddy projects will go down to zero value in a bear market, right? And that's really going to test your resolve. And some of those will never revive. So that's why everything you'll see here, and the majority of time I speak about tokens, even though you guys will get me to degen sometimes, will be about solid projects, right? So these degen ones, which we were talking about, please keep those as a small part of your portfolio because they can easily get wiped out. And definitely sell them once you're at the end of alt season, right? So you definitely want to be selling those and rotating out. For your longer term plays like your Bitcoin, Ethereum, I'd even put Cardano, Solana in there. Those are your longer term plays. You can even hold those for a winter and I wouldn't be too concerned. Asan, Discord is a free server. Can somebody link that in here? If anybody can, because I just can't because of my setup. If somebody just paste the Discord link in this chat, that'd be super helpful. I appreciate that a lot if you could do that. Everybody jumping on this call, please can you hit the like button? Please can you hit the like button on your way in? That'd be really, really appreciated. Najib, I started getting serious into crypto in more 2018 markets. So I missed the 2017 run. I was playing around very small amounts. So I didn't build any of my wealth in there. At the time, I was more invested in stocks. And I'm still heavily invested in stocks as well, which is why you'll see me cover that off as well. So I was very cognizant of the market. I'd watch it. I was just amazed by it really, and watching it and just waiting for it to gain momentum. But I just never put in large amounts early on. I wanted to see a few cycles to see what happened, and before starting to build positions. And I think that's what any newbie should be doing. Sometimes, if you're unsure and it's your, and my first advice is to watch, see what happens, give it a few months, just watch it, right? You don't lose anything, learn. Watch videos like this, speak to the community. There's nothing wrong with paper trading. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And then put a small amount of money, because when you put a small amount of money in, you'll see how your emotions react, right? Oh, what happened? Oh, okay, that was good. I started dollar cost averaging and I lowered my cost base. That was really good. I bought the dip. Oh no, I wasn't the person that was found by the dip easy. I panicked and I sold. Right? It's really important to understand your emotions. So if that's something you want to spend more time understanding the psychology of investing and trading, let me know in the comments. We can make more videos of that and discuss that too. Yeah, Matic is moving, Ayush. Matic is moving. FTM going back to 230. Guys, FTM will dip. I've been telling you guys, we can see a dip on FTM. I love FTM. I'm not selling anything. I've got a big position in FTM. But please understand, we could get a retracement. So everybody, getting really excited yesterday and calling me names on that video when we were sitting at 267. I'm going to always tell you guys the truth, and we can easily. get it cooling off, and then we'll head higher. Long term, I love Phantom. Just be careful, buy the rumor, sell the news. You get these kind of things. Yeah, Steve, I love Elrond as well. Just not managed to build a big enough position in Elrond. Maybe we can spend more time on Elrond. Another example of me just trying to focus on my best plays, right? If I focus too much on Elrond, I won't build a big enough position on Solana. So at some point, I've got to pick, even though I love all these great projects. Somebody please post the link to Discord. I can't see the link yet for Discord. Exactly, Andrew. When you get to a bear market, that's exactly what you want to do. All your favorite altcoins, you want to be selling those at the top of the bull market, okay? Because you're going to rotate into a bear market. You want to sell those at the top, leave your coins in there as USD, and then when those come down, if you still believe in those projects, buy them in cheaper, or wait until you see the new projects for the new cycle revive, or buy some cheap BTC, which is what I like to do. How do we know when to start scaling blow off top? Is there an indicator or formula you use? Najib, I think that's one of the reasons we need to be part of this community. I don't know when that top's going to blow off. Any analyst doesn't really know when that top is going to blow off, but we start seeing telltale signs, which we'll know from experience over the next few months, 6 months. We don't know when that blow off top's going to be. Okay, so we need to stay in tune into the market, know what's going on, start to notice some trends or reversals to the downside, and that's where we need to start rotating out. But as always, because it's so difficult to time, please don't hold too many degenerative projects, right? If you're holding them, always have a time frame of when you're going to get out. So if you're holding a low market cap coin, I mean anything less than at least $1 billion in market cap, please, please, please have a date and a price target for which you're going to sell that by. Okay, very important we do that. Otherwise, you literally will be a bag holder and you'll be holding that bag hoping for a prayer that it recovers again. And it's a horrible feeling to be in. Andrew and Steve can tell you, I can tell you, that's not a fun place to be. Yep, Phantom have partnered with Red Bull for the conference. Let's pull up that tweet. Guys, make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. Let's send a tweet together. Just had an awesome live stream with the community. Covered some TA on great coins such as Sol, ADA, Phantom, Dot, and more. Guys, head over to this tweet, like it. Make sure you give it a like, give me a follow while you're there as well. Let's build out that community. Mikkel, see, I can see you've done that. Thank you for the love there. Let's go see what Phantom have tweeted. Phantom Foundation. You should really give them a follow. Where's the love, guys? Where's the Red Bull tweet? There you go. Perfect. 55 minutes ago, announced the Red Bull conference in Abu Dhabi. That's on the 25th, so 2 days away from this conference now. And really excited for this, guys. Hopefully we get some really good news. Hopefully they nail some really cool projects and some partnerships, and then we can just get a bounce and continue to run straight to $3. That would be amazing if we could run straight to $3. That would be awesome. Somebody asking about... yeah, Jim Boss said he's a bag holder with Matic. We've all been there, Jim Boss. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Own that bag proudly and make sure you keep that bag as a reminder not to hold any other bags in the future. Ayush, do you think the bull and bear cycle will have some changes compared to previous years? Seeing how, yeah, Ayush, this is something I've been debating a lot with a lot of experienced people in crypto. This one feels different, right? And almost we have to manage our psychology here, because this bull and bear cycle, you know, you can see the crypto adoption is very different. Institutions are buying in. Institutions do not rotate how retail investors rotate, right? How we follow bull and bear markets. Institutions can't. They move too slowly. They can't just move everything off their balance sheets easily and effectively. It's gonna, so, you know, that adoption, El Salvador suddenly in a bear market can't stop using Bitcoin, right? Like, that's their legal tender now. So there's a lot of things which are keeping things to the upside and which can make us believe we're in a super cycle, which means we just carry on having a bull market. So that's why I don't want to be rotating out. I don't want to rotate out prematurely. And I much rather hold my Bitcoin for another bear market back to 40,000. I don't think we're going to get to 30,000 again, guys. We may never see 30,000 again. I think we can see 40,000 again. But we've created a floor, and I'd much rather hold my coins than to miss out on a parabolic run. So, these are the catch-22s that we find ourselves in. A lot of comments in here now, guys, so just trying to keep up. Guys, whilst I'm doing this, please make sure we hit the like button. Are we on 30 likes yet? If we're not, I'm just going to have a breakdown on this live stream right now. Is it true there's just way too many projects to invest into? Yeah, he's saying it's true, sorry. Exactly. Too many good projects. Very difficult. Najib, I took your Phantom advice. He took some profits. 25% yesterday, 264. Now I can rebuy today cheaper. Absolutely. There are a few good projects soon to come on FTM. Absolutely. I mean, I'm holding my FTM. I've not sold any FTM, but I know a lot of people were buying in quite high, right? I was lucky enough that I was buying in very low cost basis quite a while ago. If a lot of you were buying in at this point, obviously you're going to be in a little bit of a pain now. But I don't. I'm looking at the wrong coin. I'm talking about COTI. If you're buying Phantom, if you're buying at these points here, then you could struggle if we get a retracement down, right? And we need to talk about retracements because they happen. And I know a lot of people who are less experienced feel like these coins will just continue to go up. But you best believe I've seen it with the best coins, right? Bitcoin retraces. So it'd be really arrogant for us to not believe this is going to retrace. And only pump boys who are going to come onto this video afterwards and say, you don't know what you're talking about, will tell you to not take profits, right? Because they're just pumping the coins. They go pump Shiba, they can go pump Saitama. But these are serious projects, and they will retrace, and it's perfectly normal, perfectly healthy. We've seen it with Bitcoin, seen it with Ethereum, seen it with Solana. What's to say Phantom won't retrace? It will, and when it does, it's fine. We're going to buy the dip, and we'll keep riding this higher and higher and higher. Okay, so got to make sure you're diversified. At the end of the day, you got to remember Phantom is still a smaller cap project, so assign the sensible portion of your portfolio that it deserves. XD Viper took 50% profit at 257, went back in at 250. Okay, very good. You guys are all like doing short-term trades, which is perfectly fine. Make sure you're doing it and you're experienced and you know what you're doing. I personally, I buy my Phantom and I'm married to it. I'm leaving it there. I'm not touching it. I'm letting it ride, okay? So that's my view on it in case anybody's wondering. I'm not trying to trade this. Not for me. Steve saying smash that like button, 25 likes. Guys, you need 5 more likes, guys. 5 more likes and I can sleep happy. I heard something today regarding the ETF possibly trading higher than BTC spot price as it is so in demand, which will lead to more ETFs coming very soon. Steve, go watch my video breaking down the ETF, typing my honest opinion on Bitcoin ETF. And basically what happens is you get this, what happens is you get this, you get something called contango. Okay, and what happens is you get carry trades, which is where people will buy Bitcoin on the open spot market today because it's cheaper than the futures market. Okay, so they'll buy it on spot today and they'll sell it on the futures market. So that's what you're seeing happening. And then the opposite of that is called backwardation. Okay, where you buy on the futures and you sell on spot, which will put a downward pressure on spot. The last bull one was retail driven. This is more institutional driven. Exactly, Andrew. And the beautiful thing is we've only just got started with institutions. I mean, Tesla had a nibble. Can you imagine if Tesla goes all in on Bitcoin? Can you imagine when Apple announced something or Facebook? It's a done deal at this point, guys. Anybody trying to tell you otherwise is just trying to build a bigger position whilst you slow down. It really is a done deal. You can see all the institutions are buying in, and if they're not announcing it, they're doing it quietly. This Bitcoin pump is not happening by you and I buying, right? We're not super billionaires that we're buying this. This is happening from the real OGs. Jim Boss says, I'm hearing good things about MTV, Multivac. I can't say I've heard of that one, Jim Boss. I'll take a look at it. Do you calculate your take profit by Fibonacci or Elliott wave theories? Guys, you can use all of these. Take profits are normally by the, if I'm trading, very important differentiation, I'm using my technical patterns based on the pattern we're breaking out of. Okay, let me give you an example. So Solana, if I'm trading, let's remove this Fibonacci, and we entered this continuation pattern, I'm waiting for the breakout, and I'm trading it up to 240 with a stop loss just below, probably about here, 138 for me. Depends on your risk tolerance, but that's the trade I'm placing on Solana, okay, based on the pattern. Longer term, I've got my Fibonacci target of 335, but I've also got my fundamental target, which you always see me doing, where I'm looking at the market cap and going, if Solana can become 480 billion, which is Ethereum's current market cap, that indicates at least a 7-8x, right? So I'm sitting here waiting for Solana to get to $1,400, $1,500, and that's just to get to Ethereum's current market cap, and Ethereum at that point would have 3-4x'd. So that's more of my idea on a long term. On a trade, you trade the target given to you by the pattern. Guys, I'm going to be jumping off soon. If you have any of your final questions, drop those below. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. I know there's some of you who haven't hit that like button, and I'm going to get emotional about it. Small channels like this, guys, like I always say to you, I'm going to say this on every live stream, we need your support. It's a small channel. I'm trying to pump up as much content as I can for you guys so you're informed in the right way. There's a lot of platforms out there who are just, like I said, telling you to trade and place leverage positions and not actually teaching you the fundamentals. So that's why I want to come on here and help steer this community to build our portfolios, build our wealth, find financial freedom in a sustainable way. So please consider hitting that like button and jumping into the Discord. If you haven't found the Discord link yet, go to any one of the previous videos. It'll be the first pinned comment on there. Did you see about the news letting shoppers buy Bitcoin? Yes, I saw that. Very interesting. I was out shopping today and I saw one of those A boards outside a shop, buy your Bitcoin here. Crazy, 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 crazy. All season will be insane when Bitcoin dominance hits below 40. Yes, let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. I think we've pretty much invalidated this W now, which is very good. For altcoins, this is very good. So for Bitcoin, we've invalidated this W pattern because we've broken down now. So now we can start heading into a bit of a downtrend. If we can use this as a bit of a downtrend on our dominance, that could be very interesting. So let's see how that works out. If this can start heading down to the bottom of this W pattern, heading, like you said, to 40 and below, then it gets really interesting. Then altcoins will be moving. Now, the interesting observation I will make, though, guys, and I made this in my videos the other day, is there is still money flowing into altcoins, right? So this is the total 2. So this is the all market cap excluding Bitcoin. And you can see we're in a nice uptrend, right? We are heading up. We need to break all-time highs clearly and run up. But more money in this period here, from the bottom here to the top, you've had... You've called it there, 47% more money flowing into these altcoins, right? This is fresh fiat currency. This is not necessarily from Bitcoin. So that's what's interesting here. We need to keep an eye on that because more money is coming into the community. Steve saying, check out link. I will. Jim Boss, thank you for your sub. What's your channel aim? My channel aim is exactly that, Jim Boss. I want to be able to provide you guys with a community which gives you the sustainable infrastructure to build financial freedom, right? We want to build our financial freedom through crypto, through stocks as well, through understanding our psychology, understanding which coins to jump in at, doing our research, sharing best practice, sharing ideas, and not just saying, oh, look, Bitcoin's broken all-time highs, enter a long position, link below, put 100% leverage on, right? Because ultimately, people are getting burnt. New crypto traders are being born every single day, right? And unfortunately, they're finding these channels and they're getting burnt, and then they hate crypto. And then when you and I go to an event and we say, why are you not investing in crypto? They go, oh yeah, it's a scam, it's this, we're losing our money because they're trading in Shiba, right? Or the pump boys are annoying them and saying Phantom is going to the moon. So even great projects are being tarnished by this community. And if we want smart money and long money, even smart retail money, like I consider all of you guys in this community to be, then we need to be able to build that community and remind people how to do this in a sustainable way. And the sustainable way is to dollar cost average, buy into your favorite projects, trade when you want to trade. I'm not saying don't trade, but don't do it with leverage. Be smart about it. Have your take profits, have your stop losses, and understand what you're playing with. And if that means you want to play with meme coins, play with meme coins, right? But do so with a small part of your portfolio. Really important. Right, we'll check the link, guys, and then we'll call that a day. If you have any last minute questions, throw those in, and then we'll wrap this live stream up. 7% up on link. Beautiful pattern. You guys can see I just want a week or so to kind of get to the top of our cup and handle pattern, and we can really explode up to 56 on link. got a good position in Link, been dollar cost averaging for a while now. It's just a good project, right? If it doesn't move now, I don't mind. It can take its time because at the end of the day, Chainlink is the de facto Git player for data oracle play. It's the one that everybody uses, and it's only going to continue going higher. There's no other competition to Chainlink. There is, but nobody uses them. It's Chainlink. When people think data oracle, it's Chainlink. You guys saw the news that I shared in terms of, I don't know, is that still open? Here it is. Associated Press taps Chainlink for elections, sports data, etc. So this is massive, guys. You're getting sports data coming through, you have an election data coming through Chainlink. This is real world massive use cases. And at the end of the day, if a price don't pump because a bunch of people aren't shilling it, that's fine. But as long as they're working on their project, that's the key. That's what I care about, right? Whether the stock moves up and down, it's like a stock price, right? If Tesla's stock price moves up and down, I don't care. As long as they're delivering vehicles, that's what I care about it. Relax Your Life is saying COTI is dumping. Let's take a look at COTI, down 2%. Let's take a look at hourly. No, we're fine. We're still fine on COTI. I wouldn't call that a dump. I mean, we went quite far up here, almost reached our price target. We got sent down by the resistance level here, guys. This is really tough resistance for COTI. Okay, you can see here, it's really struggling at these levels. It's going to take a lot of volume to push along this yellow line here at 55 cents. Okay, so it's going to have to come, collect a bit of support, and then head back higher for COTI. Again, COTI is a long-term play, guys. When this moves, it's going to move. We will regret that we didn't buy more in this area here, this whole area here. Because remember, what did I show you on Cardano? And this is partnered with Cardano, right? I'm just going to zoom out, guys, just to remind you of where we're at. We're here. This is a blip. This is a cup, handle, breakout, rebounds. It's a blip. I will become bearish on COTI when we fall. First, we've got to lose our EMA ribbon. So on the daily, we've still been bullish this whole time. Can you put that into perspective, guys? This whole time, we've been bullish on COTI. We've not penetrated below the thing. When we get a candle close below here, we flipped bearish. And I'll come and say that. And when we go below 43, we're then in a downtrend, and we'll be heading down to 26. Until we get that, we're calm on COTI. No troubles whatsoever. Richard, I missed the linked ICO by a few blocks. Oh man, that sucks. Najib, thank you, Jazz, for your efforts. I really appreciate it. So glad to be part of the community. Appreciate you, Najib. Thank you so much for your support. Guys, thank you all for watching this live stream with me today. Please, all of you guys, all 15 of you who are watching now, please go ahead into that Discord channel if you want more stuff like this. I'll make sure I post that I'm live on there. You guys can send me screenshots, send me your favorite coins on there, and I'll reply to you in there as well. Anybody who's already in there will know that I do respond to people in there. If you want to become a member of this channel, please click the join button at the bottom of this channel. That will really support the channel. Whatever you guys can do to support the channel will really make a difference. You'll get a badge next to your name like Najib has in this live chat, and it will make sure I remember that you guys were the OGs. You were here on the very first live streams and supporting this channel from the beginning. You also get access to my community tab, where members only can ask me one-on-one questions for their favorite projects, for their favorite coins, for cryptos, and I answer those as a priority, okay? I'll also answer the member questions first as a priority, as a service for them giving back to the community. So that's really important as well. Guys, thank you for joining. I'm going to jump off right now and try to get some downtime. I was supposed to rest my voice this weekend because I make videos all week. But yeah, I had to get this video out to you guys for the community. It's a weekend, nice calm weekend, sun moving. Good time to just look at the market, find some new projects, look at our existing ones. Sometimes look at it with a fresh pair of eyes, right? During the week, it's so hectic, so manic, you're doing so many things, you're actually trading and moving around. Sometimes just kind of zoom out, no agendas, just look at the charts, make sure that the charts you're plotting are right, you've not missed anything, everything makes sense. Look at things for a weekly time frame, maybe look at a different indicator. Have I got this right? Have I got this wrong? What could I have been better at? It's really important to do that. So thank you everybody for jumping on. Andrew, shout out, Jim Boss, Steve, Asan, Najib as always, Steve as always, thank you guys for jumping on. Really appreciate your support, Viper as well. And we'll see you in the next live stream. Thank you for jumping on, guys. Take care.